Alright, so my MacBook has been long overdue for an upgrade that it wasn't going to get, but then this happened. Allow me to tell you how my ears interpreted that. Alright, so apparently I have to go ahead and now really upgrade the MacBook because it is pretty much broken. So let's fix it. I surely hope my head is not touching the screen. That's better. Okay, so after a trip to Micro Center, we grabbed the parts, and because this is a crucial update, well, I went completely crucial. The SSD is the BX100 250 gig, and if you guys know anything about this MacBook Pro 2011 model, it actually has a 750 gig hard drive in there, which is the one that pretty much one could put on me. And I know that this SSD is not as big as that, but pretty much I never really used this MacBook Pro after college. I don't really use it for editing. I use it for little bitty things, web browsing and stuff like that here and there. Right now, technically my girlfriend uses it way more than I do. So I'm not putting any editing software back on there. I don't have any editing software to put back on there. So yeah, I have to go ahead and I'm just gonna use a smaller SSD, and it'll be faster and it will be better for those minimal tasks that this laptop is used for. And of course, on with the memory, we have these 16 gigs of DDR3, which is definitely an upgrade from the 4 gigs I believe the laptop had in there before. So overall, after this is done, should be pretty nice, and the laptop will definitely be faster than it was before, which is pretty much the point, honestly. Now for the software, I actually did go ahead and buy the 10.6 Snow Leopard in order to do this update, but that actually ended up being a mistake, and I will let you guys know why in just a little bit. But for now, let's go ahead and pull apart the laptop and get the parts installed. Alright, well, we put the memory in, we put the hard drive in. So now for the moment of truth, let's see if she boots. And if we can pop the CD in, a little Mac OS, Snow Leopard, and see if that works. So here we go. Oh, well, I'll be damned. Oh, that's not good. Here's where all the problems started. I assumed that because this was a fresh hard drive, completely empty, that there was no recovery partition or anything to actually install, recover the software or anything from. So I bought Snow Leopard on the disk so I can install it and get everything back up and running. No problem, right? Kind of a Windows type of logic. Yeah, wrong. Pretty much what comes on the 2011 MacBook Pro is not 6.3, it is actually 10.6.6, which is not sold on disk. So how do you actually get it back up and running? Well, enter Internet Recovery. In order to get into Internet Recovery, just hold down Command-Option-R, and you'll be presented with the nice loading screen that you just saw. And of course, you'll be able to start loading or reloading software into your MacBook Pro. So Apple stopped selling their OS on disk for a good reason. Internet Recovery actually works really well. It's like a weird kind of a BIOS thing going on. So pretty much when you enter the recovery, you actually have the option of entering Internet Recovery, which will download software directly from Apple to the laptop. And brings up this whole recovery. So now once you're in there, you can use disk utility, you can use time machine backup, you can do a lot of the critical things you need to, pretty much most of the things you need to bring your laptop back up and running. It works really well, but you definitely need a good wireless connection in order to do this. I actually tried doing this while I was out at my girlfriend's school trying to pick her up, so I jumped on the school's internet to try and do the internet recovery and trying to work on a laptop while I was waiting. Yeah, it will take you forever if you don't have an actual good wireless connection. So just something to be aware of. Once I was able to format and set up OS X mounted line and get back to the desktop, yeah, I thought I was great. Even took my little pictures for the social media sites, which you should be following, by the way. But it wasn't great at all. Actuality, the laptop was starting to have a bunch of blue screens at random, and I was getting graphic artifacting when I was booting up as well. So it really was just turning into even more of a headache. So I decided that, hey, if I update it to Yosemite, then maybe it will like magically fix all of the problems. Yeah, I was wrong on that too. So when I updated to Yosemite, the problems just got worse, to the point to where the laptop wouldn't even make it past the Apple logo. Long story short, the only solution was for me to start all over again, and this actually required me to pull out the SSD, put it over onto my Windows machine, and wipe it completely, then put it back into my Mac laptop, my Mac laptop, and restart the process all over again. When I did that, everything worked fine. Some weird things that did go on here. When I installed the Blackmagic's disk benchmark, if you guys know about that, it's like a speed test for your SSD or for your hard drives for MacBook. When I ran it, that's when a bunch of problems started happening. That's when the blue screen started or something like that. I don't know why that happened, particularly with my laptop. I couldn't find anywhere else on the internet where that was a thing. So if this happened to anybody else, just let me know. I'm not going crazy, but the moment I started running the benchmark, that's when a bunch of problems started happening on my particular laptop, even though technically it's always ran on MacBook Pros and a bunch of reviews and unboxings all over the place. So yeah, really weird. Don't know why that happened, but that was one of the key things that really started the downward spiral of my MacBook after I got it freshly installed and thought that everything was okay. Alright, that's all I got for you. If this video helped you out at all, please hit the like button. If not, then hit the dislike button. Let me know what's up. Go ahead and hit the cards up above to see more content, anime, and tech, of course. And don't forget, you guys have a good one. I'll see you. Bye.